This is a 10-round fight in the 135-pound division between Al Toyogon of Elorde Boxing Gym Ilocos versus Allan Villanueva of Cebu. This is for the vacant WBF Asia Pacific Lightweight Championship.
Yeah, high caliber fighter series. We get ready for round number 1 on Elorde TV. Both of these guys can punch, especially Allan Villanueva, who's got 8 KOs from 11 wins.
And an identical number of KOs for Al Toyogon, Ben. As we start this round, Al Toyogon from the red corner sporting white trunks with orange trim, while Villanueva from the blue corner, orange trunks with yellow trim.
Yeah, very pretty orange trunks. They're very colorful.
Yep, very colorful.
So you see, it looks like Toyogon is going to be the boss in this, at least early on. Though we see Villanueva strafing Toyogon with some hard right hands to the head and the body. Both these guys, obviously with the 8 KOs, respectively, can seriously punch. What are you looking for in this fight, Franco? What do you think both of these fighters have to do to establish a lead?
I'm very curious as to how Villanueva is going to take advantage of that reach. You know, he's slightly taller, okay? But the way that Al Toyogon wants to demand that inside space, how is Villanueva going to capitalize on fighting from a distance? Because this guy has been, you know, he knows that he has long arms. You know, how can he utilize that to his advantage?
Yeah, Toyogon looks so strong. His legs, his back, he's so strong. Gosh.
Looks like a really stocky guy.
Yeah. He looks like a NFL professional football player more so than a boxer. I just realized how strong his legs look, especially. Both guys showing excellent upper body movement as they slip and duck each other's powerful shots.
And you can just imagine the power generated by Toyogon every time he mounts that power shot.
You can see, so far you've got a bit of an answer to your question, Franco, as Villanueva. Really effective with that long-range, fast, sharp-shooting jab. You just got to be careful, them big bolo hooks from both hands for Toyogon.
And then Al will definitely launch that right, what do you call this, that overhand right. I mean, that's one of his bread and butter moves.
Yeah, he's got a big overhand right. Nice.
Lead uppercut there, finish with the jab by Al Toyogon.
It's interesting, the physiology of both of these fighters. They just look like their weight classes apart. But then if you think of someone like Tommy Hearns, so skinny, devastating power. Obviously, Villanueva's got that kind of body.
I'm surprised how they make 135, man.
Yeah, they're so thick, especially the legs of Toyogon. Very impressive. Gosh, some beautiful jabs there. Not very hard, but beautiful jabs there by Villanueva. And a nice little uppercut.
That really sneaky uppercut there. Another overhand right by Al Toyogon. Now he's backing Villanueva against the corner.
Oh, it's a big hard right hand, double right hand, right hook, and then a right uppercut by Villanueva. They're trading hard, heavy shots.
Yes, hard, heavy shots from Al Toyogon.
Yeah.
End of the first round. As you see the highlights of the previous round. Overhand right after overhand right by Toyogon.
A nice little sneaky right uppercut there by Villanueva. Yeah, both of these guys, Franco, trading hard, nasty shots in the first round. It'll be interesting to see in the second round, given that Villanueva doesn't look like he wants to move that much from the outside, if either of them can really make their imprint on the fight and move the other guy backwards definitively.
I mean, as we approach the second round then, if you know that your opponent's throwing a lot of overhand rights, and you know that he's comfortable throwing it, how do you adjust to these situations?
Yeah, sure. That's a great question. I think the main thing, Villanueva, is just to look at the body language of Toyogon. When he's going to load up for one of those huge bolo punches, take a small step back or drop down really low, tilt up the left shoulder and try to roll and come back. But either way, he's got to either humiliate Toyogon by making him miss or make him pay. Come back with a hard counterpunch because they are fairly predictable.
Very good strategy, and hopefully, I mean, so far, everything that we've been saying here, I think someone is hearing us, or someone more often than not, it happens.
And I'll tell you one thing, it looks like they're almost in different weight divisions. Toyogon is that much bigger, but Villanueva has been able to take all the shots quite comfortably. He looks like a hard puncher as Toyogon lands a couple of really good jabs. Yeah, there's some hard shots.
Talking about that overhand right, now he creates a hook, a right hook of his own. That was a really good right hand by Villanueva.
Toyogon, though, coming back, putting Villanueva on the ropes. Both of these guys are in excellent condition. You can tell they're both very strong. Toyogon lands a beautiful overhand right again.
Now Toyogon gets an uppercut of his own. Uppercut to the body by Toyogon. You can hear those shots, Ben.
Villanueva says, bring it on. I can take a lot more than that. This is great. Got to be a little bit of the same ego that we saw Kala Mickey Pengu's fight against Jerry Patento. These guys aren't giving much ground. It's nice.
Hook to the body, uppercut to the body. Setting up that overhand right is Toyogon. Allan Villanueva unfazed.
Oh, that's a beautiful left hook to the body. That is, and another one. Toyogon landed some beautiful left hooks to the body and then mixing it up, coming back upstairs, and another left hand to the body.
Both fighters launching from the inside. And I think Toyogon's getting the better of these exchanges. That was probably an uppercut in the midsection. Let's see the replay.
That's it. That's it.
I think it's a liver shot, Ben. Let's see.
I think it was quite damaging too. As he's going down, he landed another right hand to the left-hand side of Villanueva's head.
He's still holding that part. He's still holding that
body
grip.
shot that crippled him. Yeah.
Let's see the replay.
Let's see what we got here. Boom.
Overhand right.
Hard overhand right. Good jab.
I think this is in the earlier sequence. Let's wait for the final. There you go.
That hurt him as well.
That hurt him.
It's a big overhand right, but Villanueva comes back. These guys threw some hard shots. We look back at the replay.
And we were just in the second round. Let's see what happens. We want to see the finishing move.
Still
I think
waiting.
Is that it? Uppercut there by Villanueva.
Yeah, he was really tough, man. Yeah, I bet. Good work. Hey, Mickey. Nice lead right. Beautiful.
That was a body shot. That was a liver shot.
Left rib, huh?
Yep. Over there. See? And we saw Villanueva grimace in pain as he goes down. And this goes back to how you explained liver shots. The lingering pain.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we saw here, Ben.
Well, we can see now Villanueva was just standing up then, like more than 2 minutes on from the fight. He's still got his right elbow pressed against his liver. The guy's in pain. And Toyogon celebrates with his team. Oh man, that was a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot there by Toyogon.
And just a while ago, we were talking about how stocky Toyogon looked like, and the amount of power that he can probably generate from those legs to that core, all the way to those fists.
Yeah, big time. Anyone out there listening, for everyone out there listening on Elorde TV, I think the biggest shot of the fight before that was actually landed by Villanueva, a big overhand right. But it just pays to throw a lot of punches.
That is WBF representative Alvin Go. He is also the owner of Real Fight PH, putting on the WBF Asia Pacific lightweight title on the waist of Toyogon.
Yeah, he is the title holder right now, and he just earned it with some devastating shots, especially that left hook to the body. But as I was saying before, it pays from the get-go to any young boxers out there. Start fast. Established a dominant punch count, which old Toyogon done from the start of the fight. He was the boss. That's what opens up opportunities. You start throwing, you move the opponent's hands and their arms around, then you find openings like that devastating opening that Toyogon found.
And that is exactly what Toyogon did, Ben. He started strong early, dominated. He wanted to impose the pressure. He wanted to impose his game against Allan Villanueva.
Oh yeah, he was imposing.
It was overhand right, overhand right. And then eventually in the second round, he decided to go for body shots. And that opened up that opportunity for the liver shot that ended this fight.
Let's see this liver shot. See there, a couple of really hard right hands to Villanueva's body, but we haven't seen the left rip to the body. There it is. That was a beautiful co-main event, but I am so excited right now, Franco, for the main event.
Yes, everyone's all eyes at the center of the ring, because now it is time for the main event of the evening. This is for the WBA Asia Super Featherweight title, 12 rounds in the 130-pound division between Charlie Suarez of VSP Boxing Stable, Vietnam, against the challenger, Mark John Yap of Cagayan de Oro City.
Yeah, Mark John Yap really has impressed me. I think a lot of boxing fans, or at least casual ones, Franco, they focus often, or they can be misled by the amount of losses a fighter has. Look at the amount of wins Mark John Yap has had, 30 wins. He's a high-quality fighter, and also the vast majority of all of those losses, in fact, have come against elite-level world champions or on very short preparation / notice. So make no mistake, while Charlie Suarez is the rightful favorite, Mark John Yap is a killer. He is a technician and a killer, and this will be a sensational fight. On that, actually, Franco, how do you see this fight going? Obviously, Charlie Suarez is the dominant force in the Philippines at present. He's the favorite for this fight. But how do you think Mark John Yap can generate some momentum? What should be looking to do?
In terms of ring experience in the professional leagues, Mark John Yap definitely has the edge on this one. You know, he's fought more, and just like what you said, he has had a lot of formidable opponents, title contenders, elite level boxers. Now it's a matter of how will he utilize and use that experience to counter, to strategize, and make sure that he can shut down Charlie Suarez.